Welcome back sa aking channel guys. So sa video na to guys, share ko naman sa inyo paano nga ba ginagamit or saan ginagamit itong Ohm's Law formula. So yung Ohm's Law formula is used to calculate the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance in an electrical circuit. This Ohm's formula can be used to calculate the values of circuit components, current levels, voltage supplies, and voltage drops around a circuit. So, yung Ohm's Law formula, ginagamit ito ko guys sa pag-calculate ng voltage, current, and resistance sa isang electrical circuit. And ginagamit din ito sa pag-calculate ng values of circuit components, current levels, and voltage supplies, and voltage drop. So, yan guys ang ginagamit natin sa pag-calculate ng mga voltage, current, and resistance. Itong Ohm's Law formula. So guys, ito yung Ohm's Law triangle. So ito yung B and voltage, and I is current, and R is yung resistance. So sa Ohm's Law formula guys, for example, kung halimbawa ang hinahanap natin ay voltage, so ito guys yung magiging formula natin. So voltage equals I multiplied by R, na kung saan itong B is equals to volts, yan ang unit niya, and yung I is amperes, and yung R is resistance, no? So kung hahanapin naman natin yung letter I or yung current, so ito yung magiging formula niya. I equals to B divided by R. Or itong I, ito yung ampere, ang unit niya, equals B, volts, and R, ito yung resistance. So kung hahanapin naman natin yung resistance, ang magiging formula naman natin is R divided by, or R equals to B divided by I. So ito yung unit ng resistance or yung R, and then equals to B is volts, and divided by I is ampere. So ito guys yung mga formula na ginagamit natin, depende sa given yan. So ito guys yung Ohm's Law, no, na mga example, no. So for example, ang given natin ay I at saka R. So ito yung magiging formula natin. So B is equals to I multiplied by R. So itong I is 5 ampere, and multiply lang natin sa 10 ohms. So ang magiging sagot natin dyan ay 50 volts. So since letter B yung hinahanap natin, so ito yung magiging unit nya, volts, or 50 volts. So another example, so ang given natin ay I equals to 20 ampere, R equals to 8 ohm, and B, ito yung hinahanap natin. So ito guys ulit yung magiging formula natin. So B equals to I multiplied by R, na kung saan ang I ay 20 ampere, and yung resistance is 8 ohm. So multiply lang natin yan guys. Then 20 ampere multiplied by 8 ohm is equals to 160 volts. So another example guys, for example, ang hinahanap naman natin itong letter I. So ang magiging formula natin is B divided by R, no? Okay, ito guys yung solution, no? Yung B is equals to 12 volts divided by R is 3 ohms. So pag dinivide natin yung 12 volts divided by 3 ohm is equals to 4 ampere. So ito guys yung unang example natin para sa current or yung I na hinahanap natin. Another example, so ang given is 110 volts, yung R or resistance is 2 ohms. So ang hinahanap pa rin natin dyan ay yung I or yung ampere or yung current. So ito magiging natin guys, magiging formula. I equals to B divided by R. So 110 volts ito yung voltage divided by 2 ohms. So ang magiging current natin dyan ay 55 ampere. So ito yung formula for the current. So another example, for example, ang hinahanap naman natin ay itong letter R or yung resistance. So mayroon tayong given dyan na 9 volts at saka yung current na 3 ampere. So yung resistance, ito ang magiging formula natin, B divided by R or B divided by I, no? So yung voltage natin is 9 volts and then yung current natin ay 3 ampere. So divide nyo lang yan guys, no? So 9 volts divided by 3 ampere equals to 3 ohms. So another example, ang hinahanap pa natin dito ay yung resistance. So ang given natin is 25 volts and yung current natin is 5 ampere. So 25 volts divided by 5 ampere is equals to 5 ohms. So yan guys yung formula natin kapag ang resistance yung hinahanap. So B divided by I. So ito naman guys yung sinatawag nating Ohm's law pie chart, no? So andito na lahat yung formula, no? For example, itong volts ang hinahanap natin. Pwedeng ito ang gamitin mong formula. Ayan, alin man dyan sa tatlo. Pero depende kung anong given. For example, ang given ay power at saka resistance. So ito yung gagamitin mo. Kung ang given naman ay power at saka current, ito yung gagamitin mong formula. At kung ang given naman ay current at saka resistance, ito yung gagamitin mong formula. So ganoon din sa resistance, sa power at saka sa current. Tignan nyo na lang guys sa problem solving. Depende dyan kung anong formula kung anong given yung ibinigay, no? Siyempre kung halimbawa sabi ko nga kanina, kung halimbawa current ang hinahanap, so depende kung ano yung given. For example, power at saka resistance, so ito yung magiging formula mo. Or for example naman, power at saka voltage, so ito yung formula ang gagamitin mo. For example, ang given ay voltage at saka resistance, ito yung gagamitin mong formula, no? So sabi ko nga kanina, depende guys kung alin yung given, no? So tingnan nyo na lang. So kung sa power naman, so ayan, ito yung mga given, no? So pili ka lang dyan sa tatlo kung anong gagamitin mong formula dyan. And then sa resistance, ganun din ang gagawin nyo guys. So pili ka lang dyan sa tatlong yan, depende kung anong given, no? So ito yung mga formula for the voltage, resistance, power, and current. So sa Ohm's law pie chart, so sabi ko kanina, depende sa given kung alin formula ang gagamitin mo. So isa-isahin natin guys, no? So sa voltage, for example, voltage yung hinahanap, at ang given ay power at saka resistance. So ito gagamitin mong formula, no? So B is equals to square root of P multiplied by R. So yung given natin na power is 5 watts and then yung resistance is 5 ohm. So 5 multiplied by 5 is 25 volts, no? So square root niya ng 25 is 5 volts. Yan. So gamit lang kayo ng calculator guys para ma-solve nyo itong binigay na example, no? Itong 5 volts. Ito yung first example natin. And then ang given naman dito sa pangalawang formula, yung power at saka current. So voltage pa rin yung hinahanap. So magiging solution natin dyan, ang magiging formula na gagamitin natin ay B is equals to P divided by I. And then yung P is 18 watts divided by 5 ampere is 3.6 volts. So ito yung voltage na ginamit natin na formula, na ang nakuha natin voltage dyan ay 3.6 volts. And then the third one, or yung pangatlo, ito yung given. R is equals to 2020 ohms or 220 ohms. And I is 2 ampere. So voltage pa rin yung hinahanap natin. So ang magiging formula natin dyan ay voltage is equals to I multiplied by R. Ang I is 2 ampere and yung R is yung 220 ohm. So ang given na ang pag multiply natin yan 2 ampere sa 220, so 440 volts yung makukuha nating voltage. So ito guys yung mga formula and mga example and solution kapag voltage ang hinahanap natin. So ito naman guys yung example kung ang hinahanap naman natin ay resistance in ohms. So ito yung per example natin. Ang given niya ay 12 volts and ang yung current niya ay 2 ampere. So ang hinahanap natin dyan ay yung resistance. So magiging formula natin dyan, resistance is equals to B divided by I, na kung saan yung voltage natin ay 12 volts and then yung current natin ay 2 ampere. So i-divide lang natin dyan guys and makukuha natin dyan ay 6 ohms. Sorry, paki-correct na lang to. 6 ohms. And then example number 2. Okay, ang given natin ay 9 volts and yung power natin ay 9 watts, no? So magiging formula natin dyan ay B square divided by P. So 9 square divided by 9 watts. So multiply lang natin ito, 9 multiplied by 9, makukuha natin dyan ay 81 volts. And divide natin sa 9 watts, so ang makukuha natin dyan ay 9 ohms. So ito yung resistance, no? 9 ohms yung pinakasagot dyan. And then example number 3, yung resistance natin pa rin ang hinahanap, no? So yung P is equals to 25 watts and yung I ay 5 ampere. So ito guys ang magiging formula na gagamitin natin. P divided by I square. So 25 watts divided by 5 square ampere, no? So 25 watts. So 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. Yan. So 25 watts divided by 25 ampere is 1 ohms. So ito guys yung formula for resistance, and ito yung mga given, and then ito yung mga solution. So ito naman guys sa power, no? Ito yung mga formula na gagamitin natin, and then ito yung mga example. So dito muna tayo guys sa ang given ay voltage and resistance. So ang gagamitin nating formula ay P is equals to B square divided by R. So ito yun. So ang given natin voltage ay 6 volts and divided by 2 ohms, and ang 6 multiplied by 6 is 36 volts divided by 2 ohms is 18 watts. Yan. So magiging power natin is 18 watts. So kapag power, kailangan ang unit natin dyan ay wattage. So makukuha natin yung wattage na yan sa combination of voltage and resistance unit. So bali ang equals dyan ay wattage or watts. Okay, another example. So ang given natin ay current 6 ampere and then yung resistance is 4 ohms. So yung pa rin ang hinahanap natin, yung power. So magiging formula natin dyan, I square multiplied by R. So itong given natin, so yung current natin is 6 and multiplied by 4 ohms. So 6 multiplied by 6 is 36 ampere. Multiplied by 4 ohms is equals to 144 watts. So ito yung power natin for the given number 2 or problem number 2, no? So ito yung power, 144 watts. Sa example number 3 naman, ang given natin ay voltage 10 volts and yung current is 18 ampere. And then ito yung magiging formula natin, no? Voltage multiply by I. So 10 volts multiply by 18 ampere is 180 watts. So ito yung ating power. Okay guys, sa current naman, so ito yung example natin, no? So yung given 100 watts and yung resistance is 4 ohms. So ito yung magiging formula natin. So, ang formula natin is I equals to square root of P divided by R. So, ang power natin ay 100 watts divided by 4 ohms. So, 100 divided by 4 is 25 ampere. So, makukuha natin yung square root, 25 ampere. Yan, i-calculate nyo lang dyan sa calculator nyo. O, 25, ang square root ng 25 ay 5 ampere. Okay, so sa current pa rin tayo. So ito yung example number 2. So kung ang given natin ay power and voltage, so ito yung gagamitin nating formula. So power divided by voltage, na kung saan ang value ng power natin ay 50 watts and then yung voltage is 2 volts. So 50 watts divided by 2 is 25 ampere. So, ito yung current sa example number 2. Sa example number 3 naman, ang given natin ay voltage at saka resistance. No, ito yung gagamitin nating formula. So, ang voltage natin ay 6 volts and then yung resistance natin ay 2 ohms. So, 6 volt divided by 2 ohms is equals to 3 ampere. Yan. So ito guys yung mga formula kapag ang hinahanap natin ay current at ito yung mga formula, sabi ko nga kanina, depende sa given. So pili lang kayo ng mga formula dyan na gagamitin. Okay, so yun guys, and sana may natutunan sa ating Ohm's Law formula, no? So maraming salamat sa panonood and please like, share, and subscribe.